corner.
Okay.
You're not streaming this, are you?
Ξεκίνησα τώρα. Είναι πολλά γλύρο να
Okay.
ξεκινήσω, απλά πας να μου πει και ξεκινήσω.
Okay. Now,
Πολύ αστιμίου.
what's your problem, my son? I can't find your streams. And by the way, a really cool book. My mother got me a present today. A really cool book. It's called Maurice's Strategicon. It's a handbook of Byzantine military strategy composed by the Emperor Maurice himself. It's basically a how-to army for dummies. It's really friggin' dank. It has diagrams and stuff, and it says, you know, if you're fighting the Bulgarians, just call them fucking gay. Okay, I tried to. I went to your channel. I'm in your channel right now, and I can't find it. Your top video has a 420. Are those all just you?
Wait, τώρα εδώ είναι public το public, ναι, πρέπει να το βρίσκεις, εκεί να μην το βρίσκεις. Κάμε refresh το page.
I found it now. Now it showed up. Let's see. What's this? I see you've entered Iliad. I see you've entered the Iliad ruin.
Wow, ξέρεις το μου importa, τέλος πάντων.
I have a lot of hours in this game, okay? Okay, let's see. Can you open up your map?
Εντάξει, καταλαβαίνω το λίγο γιατί απλά κάνω scroll που τα thumbnails και κάπως τα thumbnails που τα clips του βγάλω στο Rainbow και ξέρω σε ποιο map είναι που το thumbnail, οπότε ναι, δικαιολογείσαι.
Okay, yeah. Flavor, no, I wear it as a badge of honor. This way you know I really don't have a life. So, Stacey, you and I, we are fellow vagabonds, fellow vagrants, fellow lazy piles of garbage. Okay. Now, can you open up the map? Wait, just so I know, what have you been doing since the last time you streamed this? If I remember correctly, you were in the sewers last time.
Ναι, τώρα ζήτησα, αλλά πρώτα πρέπει να ανοίξω πόρτα.
Okay, but I have to know what Iliad mine you're in right now.
What?
Which Iliad mine? Are you in the one that's right outside of the sewers, the one that's across the river?
Wait. Είμαι σε πολλά μέτρα. Αν ναι, τα maps. Τούτο.
Linda. Are you in which Iliad map are you in right now? Pull up the map real quick. I have to know there's different.
Έχω το map. Είμαι στο Lindai dungeon, είναι που είναι.
Well, then open up the map so I can see where it is. I don't remember them all by name. Yeah, pull up the map.
Any, εδώ. Imperial, δάμε. Αριστερά πάνω.
Oh, beautiful. I forgot how well made your character complexion was. Oh, you're all the way over here. My oh my. Lindai. Okay. So what you gonna do now? Watch. Okay. Go click on the door so I can see the message. Man, it's been 3 years since I first visited Lindai. The last time I crawled with one of my characters into that dungeon, I was back in you. Huh. Okay, click on... Oh, he's beautiful, okay. Now go click on the door so I can see what message... Okay, the block has an irregular gap in which it looks like it could be a keyhole of some kind. There is no other sign of how to operate it. So you have to find a key. So the best find is that when you need a key, you go back to the beginning of the dungeon and you look more carefully. So go all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon. Are you on the first level of the dungeon?
Επία παντού, ανοίγω όποιο chest, ανοίγω ό,τι βρω μπροστά μου, πιάνω όλα τα πράγματα.
Well, then it's possible that this might be quest related. Like it's a dungeon that's associated with a quest. And you have to get a key from a quest giver. Let me look it up real quick, because that actually happens sometimes. There's been at least 4 or 5 occasions where I've gone to a dungeon and I've thoroughly checked for about an hour or 2 for whatever key, whatever the hell it wanted from. But it would. And I later found out that that it was because it was associated with a quest, and you got the quest from a quest giver, from a different quest, or something else like that. So let me look it up on the Oblivion USP wiki real. Bunda is a museum, blah 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 blah. Oh, I was right. Blepis Ihadikio. This ruin can only be partially explored before the related quest, since a key is required to access the final portion of the second. Another option is to have a very high acrobatic skill, which of course you don't. So the related quest is Secrets of the Aliens. Bacano once you try to bound the prime. That comes a lot later. So yeah, you can't come in just yet. You have to get you have to do the appropriate quest. The quest comes much later in the game.
Okay.
So whatever you've made off with right now is what you're going to be doing with. So you know what you should do right now, George?
Βασικά, τώρα είσαι ένα castle που ήταν να μου δω για μου
Whoa! Excuse me?
Τώρα δείξω ότι που έπιεν original.
Oh, you mean the quest line for Battlehorn Castle? The one where you says if you come and save our guys because we're getting bum rushed by vagrants, if you save us, oh boy. Yeah. That's a cool quest and all. It's pretty dank, but it's cool. But you can do it later. There's more important things to attend to right now. More fun, in fact. But that's a really cool quest. It's best to do it when you have a lot of money. It's best to go and take care of it when you have a lot of money, because that's a quest that requires you to invest a lot of money into making the castle cool. Because the way you get it is this dingy pile of garbage. Looks like somebody's storehouse. They store their porn. It's not very good. So you'll have to come back later in the game, but you can go now if you like. But I actually recommend you. What I recommend is right now you go and you pull up your fast travel. Pull up your map.
Ναι, γι' αυτό είμαι κοντά, θα κάνω το fast travel.
No. Don't go to Battlehorn Castle. Don't go to Battlehorn Castle yet.
Όχι, είμαι κοντά για να μπορώ να κάνω fast travel μετά.
You're not terribly close. Besides, you can always fast travel to the city of Coral. Even if you haven't been there.
Die!
Yeah. So what I recommend you do is that a good way to get a good start early in the game is to go to the Imperial City, go to the Arena District, and fight some matches, and make some money and get some skill.
Αγγλέψω το άλλο, να είμαι μια χαρά, δεν δει κανένας. Ξέρω εγώ, να στείλει, να τηλεφωνήσει τον Κάρτ στην άλλη πόλη και να τον ειδοποιήσει.
Well, watch, here's the thing, if nobody's there to see you, you won't be arrested. But however, if anybody there sees you and they stay alive, then you're dead. Because they're gonna hunt you down, boy. Doesn't matter if you steal a waffle, they're gonna kill you. It's death sentence. No, I'm just kidding. You pay like some. It depends on the severity of the crime. Like, if it's something really minor, like you stole a potato, they'll call you an asshole and tell you go to fucking jail for like 6 minutes or whatever, or you can resist arrest and die over a potato or something. Who's this? Oh, it's a. So what you're gonna want to do, Georgie boy, is you're gonna want to travel. You're gonna want to open up. Don't worry about the Battlehorn Castle. You can fast travel to Coral, which is right next to it. So I want you to fast travel to the Imperial City. Did you ever go into the Imperial City?
Όχι, απλά και από το πράγμα και μετά διάλεξα το πρώτο που ήταν Τον πάρουν castle, τα cool και απλά πίναμε. Πώς κάνουν
Well, you're
που να πειράζω το palace. Πού να πάω στο
awesome.
palace.
I bet you have lots of items. I bet you have lots of like items you want to sell. I bet you have lots of cool stuff you want to sell.
Έχω.
By the way, did you collect the Welkin stones from Dine?
Ναι, έπια τα ούλα τα πράγματα.
The blue stones, the blue growing rock. Because those are worth money. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to don't bother going to Battlehorn yet. You can just fast travel later.
Ναι, κάνω το πήγα στο Market District τώρα.
There's a big army there, right? There's a big army there, and they've got good equipment, and it's time consuming, and it's worth doing it this later. Trust me.
Okay, είμαι στο...
What is it, citizen?
Είμαι στο Market District.
Okay, you're in the Market District, cool. So, what do you think of the city? It looks pretty cool, right?
Alright,
so first things... but first, I bet you want to sell some of your shit, right?
Πού τα πουλώ, εσύ κάνω... A fighting chance είναι μου.
Believe it or not, the vendors... Oh my god, they're in the Market District, who would have...
Ναι, πήγα στο Market District, αλλά πρέπει να περιμένω για τη μέρα.
What time is it? Don't tell me you're trying to shop at 12 o'clock.
Όχι, κατάλαβα το είναι η μιλήσια. Πώς μπορώ να περιμένω.
Well, shops are open from 8:30
Ναι, το πράγμα που περνάει η ώρα, πώς θα είναι με το μικρό μου πίνε. Εδώ. Εκεί βρήκα το.
Actually, I recommend... Have you leveled up yet? Are your stats ready to level up yet? Go check your stats. Go click on your health. Go click on your health bar. Go click on your health bar from the menu.
Γράφει μου level 1.
Let me go click live real quick. Man, I'm real behind live.
Level 1 μου.
Okay, is the little slider that says progress level 2, is it full?
Πού υπάρχει το πράγμα?
Is the little slider that shows if you're at level 2?
Μα πού είναι το slider, you know?
I'll have to show you real quick. Let me just see where you are. I have to catch up in the screen. Okay, watch. So go and click on... go and click...
Έκαμα και μετά με που λαλεί που είναι τα stats μου.
Yeah, go back there. Now, do you see the tab that...
Το tab ποιον?
The one that shows your skills. The one that shows your skills.
Ναι, skills, ναι. Progress to next level, εδώ.
Is it maxed?
Ναι, σχεδόν φαίνεται. Ακόμα έναν πράγμα και να κάνει τώρα πριν να πουλήσω πράγματα.
Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna wait a while. Actually, do you want to be more RP? Do you want to roleplay a bit and go buy like $10 to go and sleep in an inn? Do you want to be a homeless guy and sleep in the sun?
Good morning.
No, don't wait. Go and buy. Go buy. Ambirazi, this is worth it because it'll give you an XP bonus for a while, for seven IRL hours. So go to an inn. There's an inn called the Merchants Inn, and it's on the when you exit from the arena. You look to your left and you look at the buildings on your left.
Good morning.
And you progress, you'll see it's called the Merchants Inn. Go inside,
Good morning.
talk to the guy at the counter, tell him I want to buy a bed. Sleep for 24 hours or however many.
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
And then you're going to wake up with a well-rested bond, which gives you plus 10% XP. It's going to be healing a lot. Okay, wait, just do you see the store that has Merchants Inn? Go inside, 10 buckle rooms, buy a bed, sleep. Yeah, go to the guy who's at the counter, not the weirdo with the brown. By the way,
How are you?
Okay. By the way, let's see how clever you are. Can you guess what the Cyrodiilic Empire in this game is modeled after? What real-life empire this is modeled after?
It's you.
No, you can't steal a bed. Your ass can fit a lot of things, but you can't.
You cannot sleep in an own bed. Όχι, μπορώ να κάνω απλά lockpick μια μόνες πόρτες.
You can't sleep in somebody else's bed. You can't. The game doesn't let you. You have to own it. Or it has to be a bed that belongs to nobody, like a cot that belongs to a guy who's dead. So go to the counter, and you don't get the well-rested bonus unless you own the bed. So go to the counter and tell the guy, hey, $10 just give me a bed for a day. It's only $10.
Go ahead, please.
Then you go inside and you also.
I do have a bed available for 20 gold a night. Would you like to rent it?
So did you buy the bed?
Very good.
No.
Okay. Now go there and sleep for at least
Everyone's
8
talking
hours.
about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead. Keep it.
Or in the morning. Anytime, but just sleep until tomorrow.
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him.
By the way, in that
He's a slippery
you have to
one,
buy
though.
them.
The beggars are his eyes and ears.
By the way, your room is gonna be the one on the left, far left, the leftmost.
Okay.
We entered the living quarter. So go to the bed and sleep until the time that you want to sleep. Look around the room. I think there might be a skill book lying around.
Galerion the Mystic.
Ooh, here's a cool book you might like to read. In this game, there's lots of cool books to read. They're like lore, they're comedy books, they're stories. The stories are very nice to like. Like, this game is filled with little books that have little short stories, and they always end in a bloody way. It's a lot of nice. It's a lot of fun. They're very nice. The writers put in a lot of effort to make this world believable. I think they did a good job. You?
Κοίτα,
Okay.
ήρθα να μην είμαι.
Now,
Ήρθε μου χτίνει κάτι. Wow, όχι. Οκ, easy να πάω.
so, now I want. Did it say you are now well rested when you woke up?
Όχι τώρα, ακόμα τώρα.
Go to your bed, look around for a cool day. If you like, maybe look at the chest. Maybe.
I can't wait to see you tonight. My every day is spent thinking about when we will next meet together.
You know what's funny? There's a copy of that letter in the house in every single town in this world. So this guy apparently has lots of love.
Γιατί
a copy of
αφήνει
that.
τα letters του παντού.
I don't know. He's leaving as a calling card. Anybody you can buy, you know, if you're interested in, you know.
Ποιος μπορεί να
some
κοιμάται 24 ώρες συνεχόμενα.
Very simple. When you have an extra chromosome, lots of things are possible.
Έκανα level up. Choose things to increase.
So you go and you sleep. You sleep in your bed like a good boy.
Ναι, έκανα και ευκάλει μου τα πράγματα για να σκελέξω.
Oh, so you leveled up.
Strength,
I was right. Yeah, pick strength and endurance. By the way, did you read the nice text that it says, "Oh, you're becoming a dank boy"?
Έχω 3 να σκελέξω.
Did you read the text that says you're a dank boy?
Το βιβλίο.
No. Did you read the text You realize that all your life you've been coasting along that then.
Pójdę do tekst.
When you were about to level up, when you leveled up.
Ναι.
You didn't read it?
Όχι, επειδή ερώτησες με αμέσως εσύ. Επειδή το και όσο και ερώτησες με.
Okay, so you haven't left that screen yet, right? You're still in it, right?
Όχι, ναι, ηρέμησε. Σκέφασα το.
So you realize that all your life you've been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you've come alive. Every time you level up, they put a new message to show how your character is growing as a person and as a warrior. And I think it adds a lot of flavor to the game. So I recommend, except alongside strength and endurance, I recommend that you up the ante with your willpower. Because willpower is important, particularly if you want to dabble in magic and resist. It also affects how quickly your stamina runs. So willpower is pretty good. Hey man, do you want to hear the first page of the first paragraph of the...
Of what?
Maurice's Strategicon.
Okay, go ahead.
Between the beginning of the 4th century and the beginning of the 7th century, completely unforeseen and irreversible changes took place in what was thought to be the civilized world. Around the Mediterranean, into Europe and into Africa, one empire held sway. From Scotland to Syria, one political and legal system had dominated.
In the city,
and I offered advanced training for armorers. There was simply Rome and non-Rome. There was the civilized world, and then there were the barbarians. Law and order were maintained, and enemies held in check by one of the most efficient, perhaps the most efficient military machine in history, the Roman legion. Combining strength and flexibility, the legions were constantly on the march, building fortified camps, defending and expanding the boundaries of the empire, with pickaxe and shovel as much as with sword and spear. By the beginning of the 7th century, all this had changed dramatically. Germanic kings ruled. The empire's center of gravity had moved off to the east. The land around the eastern Mediterranean were able to deal with the invasions and had survived. The emperor and the civil servants resided in New Rome, Constantinople. Instead of Latin, Greek was spoken, and everyone was at least nominally Christian. The empire was half the size it had been, and would soon be reduced by half again. Still, its citizens called themselves Romans and would continue to do so for almost 1,000 years. To them, apart from temporary loss of some territory, the empire had not changed. Indeed, it could not and would not. God would not permit it. All remained the same, yet it was all different. And little did they know that thanks to the innovations of their great soldier Emperor Maurice and the labors of countless emperors, their empire would rise one day to reclaim their old glory and establish themselves once more as the Colossus of the East, the most powerful state in all the Middle Ages. From China to Africa to Europe to the New World, Byzantium would reign supreme. It was... Okay, so when you woke up, did it say after you leveled up in the top left corner of your screen, did it say you are now well rested, boy?
No.
Okay, that means you get an XP bonus. So what you want to do right now is, you're already there. You want to roast down the black lady.
Not later. Not ever.
You want to tell her to go lay down some rap music for you. You want some big boy. Tell her that. Tell her that. Oh, you're doing the game with the.
You're wasting your breath.
Harry,
Are you doing the game with the wheel?
Ne, posso stomato.
Well, first, let's just make her like you more. Then we'll stop it. There's a good chance. So admire means you get... The point of this game is to make them like you more, that they'll be more... So they'll have a better disposition towards you, and be more likely to help you give you information, and most importantly, give you better price. So the way this works is that you have a wheel here with 4 different options for conversation. Admirers, you tell them they have a big cock. Jokers, you tell them that they're a tramp. Coercers, you tell them to go fuck themselves. Both is saying that you have a big cock, and each character responds either very well, well enough, badly, or very badly to one of the 4 options, respectively. So a good way to see how they will react to each one is to hover your cursor over the options and see how. Okay, so and then try to chain them together to get the number high. And then when you're satisfied, which should be at least above 50, you go and you click done.
Any parking done.
It's because you have to click all the options, and then you can't leave the you have to click all the options.
Τα χαρά τώρα έλεγα τέτοιο.
Yes.
Το number by the start.
Yes,
oh,
but
that's
don't leave her
great.
at 0.
That's really too much.
Super prices now.
Oh, please.
She hates you now. You want to do a good job.
Don't talk such rot.
You want to see, so what, I can't quite, so she seems to like jokes, she likes jokes, and from what I can see, she likes, so try, and do you see how the bars are
Where'd
very
you get
big,
that?
very small,
That's
those little
good.
yellow fillings in? What is? Sorry. She seems to like boasting and joking. Do you see those bars? Like
I wish I could say that.
Red and yellow. This is how much of an effect that conversation topic will have. So let's say if the bar is full, then that means if you say something she likes, you're going to get a lot of points. And if you say something she doesn't like, you're going to lose a lot of points. If it's small though, and you say something that you're only going to gain a few points, and if you say something she doesn't like, you're not going to lose too much. So the good thing is to make sure that the big bars fall under the things that she does like, and the bad bars fall under the things that she doesn't like. Then the small bars fall under the things that she doesn't.
Ναι, τι είναι να γίνει κάτι όπως τώρα, ας πούμε, που έπιεν μόνο αφήνει με να πατήσω μόνο admire και δεν για στο full και εν της αρέσκει.
You have to. Don't just wait around because the longer
what
that
nonsense!
She loses points.
That's really funny. What a great story. Don't talk such rot. Is that so?
Okay. Είναι κατάλαβα πώς το έχει το πράγμα, απλά γυρίζει.
That's great.
No, well, the way it works is
what
this.
You go,
story. You click on
is
an option.
That so?
Then that option, then
not
the wheel
now,
spins.
Not
and you can
later,
no longer use that
not
option
ever.
In that conversation.
Wait, πες μου το ξανά. Κάθε φορά που πατώ, γυρίζει.
Yes, exactly. Maximize the things she likes. Okay, now, click on the tiny. Never click on it when it's full. Click on the tiny ones when she doesn't.
Ναι, κατάλαβα. Τώρα ας πούμε.
Now, there we go. Now click on admire.
What a great.
You really
That's great. How's it going, Dad? Oh, please. Don't waste your flattery on me.
I have a question.
Okay.
Is there a way for me to take over your screen for a moment?
Νομίζω κάτι έκανα τώρα.
That's really remarkable. Don't try to manipulate. That's just talk.
Okay. Επία πάνω.
Good.
Oh,
so
that's great.
0 to 1?
I wish I could say that. Don't talk. Oh, please.
Ωραία. Πίνω πάνω.
That's what a great. Is that? Don't try to manipulate me. Oh, that's great. I wish I could say. Is that so? Don't waste your flattery on me. That's great. I wish I could say. Oh, please. Don't waste your flattery on me. I wish I could say that. Oh, please. What nonsense. Really? You're wasting your breath. Don't talk such rot. Oh, well done. You're wasting your breath. Don't waste your flattery on me. Where'd you get that? That's good. I wish I could. Oh, please. Don't talk such rot.
Kata pura. Putih. Kata lama. Turai kata lama. Tadi asma tu kamu. Cemboromnya foran tu kasih na. That's it. Turai kata was left ki.
I explained to you.
Oh, please. That's great. Not now. I wish I could say that. That's great. How's it go again? I wish I could say that. Is that so? Don't talk such rot. I like that. A lot. What nonsense. Remarkable. Is that so? Not now, not later, not ever.
Okay, watcher, here's what you're gonna do.
I wish I could say that. I like that. You're wasting your breath.
Yeah, the higher you go, eventually you're gonna reach the limit, and the limit is calculated by your speech. The higher your speech, the higher the limit of their disposition towards you can be. So keep doing it until they tell you that you can't do it anymore.
Really? That's really funny. You can't scare me. Don't try to manipulate me.
Okay, yeah.
Don't try to manipulate me. Oh, please. Remarkable. That's really funny.
So, are you at the max yet?
Me quedé cagado. No, también.
You can't scare me. I wish I... Oh, that's... What nonsense. Don't talk such rot. You're wasting your breath. What a great... That's great. How's it go again?
Okay. You know what? Just stop it for the time being. Just stop it.
Don't
this
try to
will be a
manipulate
lesson for
me.
another day. What you're gonna want to do now is
That's great.
So what
How's
style
it
are
go
you
again?
opting for? You're gonna go mason board. You're gonna go
Thornir
full
will
two-handed
buy almost
hammer.
anything.
What do you prefer?
And I mean
recommend you go
anything.
block.
Blonde two-handed, blonde one.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Wait a minute.
Sorry about that, Mom.
All right.
Hold on. I have to go quick.
Okay,
I can repair almost anything. Let's get to training.
Wait a minute.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Can you hear my voice, George? I can hear. What you're gonna want to do now is you're gonna want to buy some armor, a better shield, and ideally a better mace. By the way, did you tag alchemy as a tag skill? You did, okay.
That's a good deal.
That's gonna be a lesson for another day. Now what you're gonna do now is you're gonna want to buy some better. Particularly you're gonna want go to the armor section and prioritize a helmet. You're not gonna. The only things that you're gonna need for the time being, because you're gonna get some good armor when you go to the arena. But the things that they won't give you are gonna be a helmet. When you go to the arena, they're gonna give you armor, because it's an arena. They have all the contestants fight with the same equipment so that it's fair. And they let you keep the armor, and the armor is pretty good for the early game. But the three things that you're allowed to, the four things that you're allowed to customize as you are your helmet, your shield, your weapon. Yeah, that. Your helmet, your shield, and your weapon. Or just your helmet and your shield if you're
An excellent bargain.
Or just your helmet and your weapon if you're gonna. Yeah. So what you're gonna want to buy a better mace, ideally a steel mace. I think at this level she sells steel mace. Check. Do you see steel mace
Thank you.
in the weapon?
Come again. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Do you see steel mace in the weapon set?
Steel claymore, steel dagger, steel. Oh, yeah, she.
Okay, look at. We'll come back tomorrow after our. Okay, go and click on armor. Let's see if they have any steel helmets.
You too.
Wait, no, we can get some. Okay. Good night, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow, right?
Hurry.
No, this is Skyrim, buddy.
Yeah, cool.
You treacherous little filcher. How dare you steal
see you
from me?
later, my friend.
Dear noise. Estoy en. Okay, whatever. Ainda caminho, vou sair. Gut. Ach, kann ich da.